Welcome to qnawire.
I'm going to use Excel, but you can use any type of free program out there to come up with your regression equation and for your scatter diagram. You can go as far as also using paper and pencil. However, with this type of problem, I'm assuming that you have some type of program or are using some type of a free program. But in Excel, I'll show you how you can answer this question. So it says to the Internal Revenue Service, the reasonableness of a total itemized deductions depends on the taxpayer's adjusted gross income. Large deductions, which include charity and medical deductions, are more reasonable for taxpayers with large adjusted gross incomes. If a taxpayer claims larger than average itemized deductions for a given level of income, the chances of an IRS audit are increased. Data in thousands of dollars on adjusted gross income in the average of reasonableness amount of itemized deductions are as follows. So it wants you to develop a scatter diagram. So I'm just going to move this down. And so I'm going to insert and I'm going to put in my scatter diagram, and I'm going to insert a table, or I'm sorry, titles. And so for the titles, I'm going to put in, let's see. So I have this, and I'm going to, for my axes title, this one is called adjusted gross income. And this is in the thousands of dollars. And then for the reasonableness amount, reasonable amount of itemized deductions, and this is in the thousands. Okay, and I'm just going to make this bigger so that way it can kind of spread out a little bit. All right, and let me bold this. So I'm going to bold this and make this bigger, and bold this and make this bigger. And actually, we can add a title, and we can call this the IRS. So deductions, IRS deductions. Okay, and so here is my scatter diagram, and it wants you to use the least squares method to develop the estimated regression equation. So I'm going to insert a trend line, and this actually does look exponential, but it does not want an exponential equation. So I'm going to add in a linear equation, and I'm going to display it in the chart, and I'm going to make it bigger and bold. But in order to get your linear equation, you're going to find your sum of your x values, the sum of your y values. Then what you have to do is find your sum of your you have to find your mean of your x, your mean of your y, the sum of the squares of x, the sum of the products, and then you use your sum of your squares of x and divide it by the sum of the products, and that's how you get your slope. And then you take and then with finding your slope, then you're able to get your intercept. So this is your equation. And then estimate a reasonable level of total itemized deductions for a taxpayer with an adjusted gross income of $52,500. So that would be 52.5. So you would do equals 52.5 times 0. Actually, this is the time symbol, 0.1613. And then I'm going to add 4.6768 to that. And my total would be, I'm just going to bold this and put it in red and make it bigger. and it would be 13.15, which is in the thousands. So that would be 13, 15 thousands. So if I moved my decimal point 3 times, and then 1, 2, 3, so that's in money, that is a total of 13,150. If this taxpayer claimed itemized deductions of 20,400, would the IRS agent request for an audit appear justified? Yes, because that is over $7,000 more than what is reasonable. So I hope that this video does help you. This is the middle school math teacher signing out.